think this is the perfect way to start. I want you to look at Galayla's skin. And look at her, she looks beautiful, right? Okay, look at the before. Let's stop and look at her skin, because this is showing you the amazing, unparalleled power of the LIFTTOX. Look at the 11 lines. Look at the forehead, the lines of the forehead. Then look at the lids. The lids are so hung over in her eye, you basically don't even see the color of her eye. The bags underneath her eye. Then travel down to the nasolabial and then around the mouth area, those deep, deep lines. Okay, look at the after. No question about the huge difference in that lifting, firming look. Her skin looks brighter. She looks so much plumper. How did she achieve it? She did it with the LIFTTOX. All right, so here we have already over 23,000, maybe even more than that, have already been spoken for. I want to tell you what we are, we're about ready to hit 24,000. Here's what we are doing today. What you are looking at is the original 2-ounce of the LIFTTOX. It came in screamed. It's sold out completely. It has not been around for 4 months. It is $44, okay, for 2 ounces. And I love this part. The Today Show picked it out of 1,200 products. They picked this as the best anti-aging cream. Crazy, right? $44. And it's back. You're happy to see it. And even if this was it, and you look at the $39 price, you're like, that's great. You ready? Here's what we're doing today and while they last. And by the way, well over half sold out of the quantity already. Let's bring in another one. So there's another $44. 44. You're up to $88 worth of this incredible product. And we are not finished, because here comes another one. Another 2 ounces, another 44, $132 worth of this extraordinary, luxurious, amazing lifting firming cream. Here it is. You're getting 6 ounces. You're getting 3 times the amount for almost $5 less. Who does that? And then I have to tell you, if you were planning to go somewhere, please do not. Please stay with us for a while, because the before and afters live in our studio that we're going to show you are astonishing. It's one thing, like I say, to see them pre-produced in a magazine, but these girls are all live here in the studio. It is incredible. It is $39.95, free shipping and handling, and I've never seen anything like it. Liz, kudos, kudos, kudos to you and everything you have done with your team on this cream. Like I said, it's my new obsession, and just looking at that before and after says it all.
It does, because, you know, when we hit the over 50 club and we look in the mirror, I feel like so many of us look in the mirror and think, okay, I've got this going on, I've got the sagging.
Right,
forget about wrinkles, I've graduated past wrinkles, and I've got the folds. Everything is coming down and inward. And even for Galina, you know, when she was younger, she had big bouncy cheeks. But now you can see it's kind of like it's coming down and inward, but look at her cheeks now. In fact, I had to tell her to stop touching her face because they couldn't see her face, because she can't believe her cheeks.
Amazing.
So here's the other thing. When you start to get the shadowing, that isn't a wrinkle. This is starting to get the creases, the folds, as you can see in her before. We've graduated past marionette lines. We just get the shadows, right? And then it almost makes our skin look caved in, because the shadows. You see what I'm saying? So not only do you have the sagging, and then you start to get the shadows, and then you're thinking, okay, where do I begin? With LIFTTOX, you put this on, and you can see, you just can pinch her cheeks. She let me pinch her cheeks. Thanks, Galina. You can see her cheeks look full. They look bouncy. They don't look sunken in, because Nakery, we really become the experts when it comes to sagging. You know, when we study, I actually got to look at collagen under a microscope and elastin, and that's the structure of our skin that keeps it tight, keeps it firm. As it breaks down over 50, it just starts to decline. So to have LIFTTOX, with this memory foam technology that it's just a cream. There's no special, you know, how do you do it, and you know, wait for things. No, 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 this is clean beauty. You're using the highest level of actives. You're using Argireline. You are using a powerhouse cocktail of peptides that signal our skin to not only lift, firm, and tighten for the neck all the way up. It's a product that everyone has gone crazy for. I personally have never seen a cream this powerful for addressing sagging skin in one product.
In one, you're right, Lisa, we talked about that. Normally you have to buy numerous different products to be able to achieve.
And hope it works.
And hope it works. Look at this, one application. Here's another one use around the eye area. And for anyone at all looking at this, these 11 lines, which are such a real, I was gonna say something, such a hassle, something we don't like. And by the way, men, women, look at how much smoother. Look at the neck. And we really haven't talked a lot about the neck, but I've been really trying to focus on the neck area. My challenge is I'm obviously thin, but being able to find something again that's gonna smooth that neck area, I'm obsessed. And I wanna say to any of our viewers out there also, we have an amazing bonus buy. I have to tell you about this because this is a cleanser, and cleansing, a lot of us think, forget about cleansing. It is such an important point or step in your routine. This is literally a 10-in-1. We sell it for $24.95. When you buy the Today's Special Cream right here, you will take $10 off that. So this is only $14.95, and over 4,000 of those have already been spoken for today, so I definitely encourage you to pick that up. But most importantly, this is where it starts. Okay, what do you not like about your skin, right? Do you do that? You know, we talk about that, standing in the mirror, lifting around the face, the cheekbones, the jowl, the neck area. If you can relate, if you're unhappy with the products you're using, you've been to the department stores and you're like, I'm not doing that. I'm not spending $150, $200, $500 for a cream. You are looking at a product today that literally is 3 times the size of the #1 size that was literally called one of the best anti-aging creams. And oh, by the way, for us, it is the #1 best beauty product launch that we've had of the entire 2024. So you guys already love it. So instead of getting 2 ounces, why not get, and this is $44. There it is right there. We're gonna give you a second one. We're going to give you a third one. Today, you are getting $132 value, 6 ounces for $39.95. We are shipping it to you for free. You have the 30-day return policy, but one and done. And then the graphic, there's one graphic that I'm kind of obsessed with. We're gonna put it back up on the screen, because when I saw this a couple of days ago, I went, that says it all. Look, years younger, tighten, firming, lifting serum, but underneath, down at the bottom, maybe you have to get your reading glasses, in not even 7 days, in as little as 7 days. To be able, can you imagine? Look in the mirror right now, and then in as little as 7 days, Liz, to be able to see this incredible lifting that we're looking at live on the models.
Yes, and you know, most of us don't really get compliments on our skin. And what I love from our last caller is that she used it, was it the next day, Bobby? I can't remember, or that night, went to an event, a wedding.
Yeah.
And people were complimenting her on her skin.
Gosh.
You know, usually because she was saying she spends a lot of time in the sun, they say, you know, they lecture her about sun.
Right.
But they were saying her skin looks incredible. So look at Patsy. So what is LIFTTOX? LIFTTOX is a powerful, powerful cream. You put it on clean skin morning and night. But here's what you're gonna love. If you are in the over 50 club, you have sagging skin, look at the difference. So for Patsy, think about what bothers you the most. For her, it's her, right, yes, her 11 lines. You know, her eyebrows are starting to touch. This starts to come down, then everything will start to come down. The fat pads slide down, everything comes inward, and we get the sagging. If you're using a wrinkle cream, it's not gonna help. Why? You need to have specific ingredients like the Argireline that are actually going to help lift the skin. So in our consumer studies, everyone said 100%, yes, Liz, it lifts, it firms, it tightens, I look years younger. However, we also do clinicals to validate what you're seeing in the mirror. And the clinicals said, yes, 100% said, tighter, firmer, smooth, and lifted. Have you ever heard of a cream that can actually lift the skin? It's very difficult. This is why it's been sold out for 4 months. This is why when you get this vat home, you're gonna say, oh my gosh, just having that security blanket that you're not gonna run out. So here's what's inside of here. You have a powerhouse cocktail of peptides. Peptides signal our skin to produce more collagen. Yes, you're also getting collagen in here. You are getting 2 types of vitamin C. The latest vitamin C, which is called THD, that actually optimizes your skin's own natural collagen, and Argireline. Please read about Argireline. Argireline is a neuropeptide, one of the most powerful peptides. In itself, it has 9 different peptides, and Argireline has only been used in one other beauty brand. In one product for half ounce, that's $280.
Gosh, that's crazy. See, but I'm glad you mentioned that because it really puts it in perspective because it comes down to ingredients, right, Liz?
It does, and you know, being clean, so being clean beauty, you don't have anything in here that's gonna give you those, what do they call it, smoking mirrors? You know, where you could put things in here that make it look like a filter almost for your skin. Right. Clean beauty validates that you don't have any of that in here. You're using powerful ingredients. So quickly, I wanna show you on Jean, because again, if you're saying I'm too old, it's too late, Jean is 81 years young. And it looks like almost like her skin is puckering in. Everything is down and inward. But look at her skin.
Gosh.
Look at the difference.
And the brightness, I can see that now from the 2 different types and forms of vitamin C, right?
Exactly. And here's the thing, when you look at her before, you can kind of see how we all sag and it goes inward. And again, it looks like almost like her skin is puckered. Yeah. But in the after, look at the lift. So if you have lines and wrinkles, if you have sagging and you're using a wrinkle cream, you're not gonna get the lift. The lift, so when you sag, it causes wrinkles. This goes to the root of the problem, which is the sagging of the skin. So you put this cream on morning and night, and you will see the lifting, the tightening, the firming, the sagging. It addresses all the issues. You're not gonna just say, oh, my cheeks look great. You're gonna say, my entire face, my neck looks incredible. And this is why, for those of us over 50, it's revolutionary.
Oh, absolutely. And by the way, we have a special caller. So we're gonna say hi to Lyndon. Hi, Lyndon. Thank you for joining us, and you're live at HSN with Liz and Bobby.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Bobby Ray. Hi, Liz. How are you today?
Great, thank you.
Good, thank you so much for calling. What do you love about LIFTTOX?
No, thank you for taking my call. I've been a fan since it first debuted. I've been using it ever since, and I had noticed that I was starting to get some formation of marionette lines, and as you know, they're difficult to. This has made such a significant difference in my skin. Yay, like the increased hydration, the lift. I just absolutely love it. It's become my go-to product.
Have you ever used a product that has made that kind of a difference in your skin, Lyndon?
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that it's clean beauty and it's actually effective is just, it's also a great primer under makeup.
Good point. That's a really good point because you're right. That's the challenge, isn't it, with a lot of clean products? They're like, it's great that it's clean, but it doesn't really work. So this does.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so we all have that graveyard of products and they don't seem to do what they say. But I've really been trying to, I'm a bit of an ingredients nerd. And I try to research all the ingredients and Nakery really brings it. I absolutely love this line. I don't do a lot of reviews or testimonials, but I'm a firm believer in this line. I absolutely love it.
Oh, we're so grateful.
Thank you so much. That's incredible.
Thank you so much, Lyndon, for taking the time to call because, like, we always say this, I know that it makes such a world of difference to viewers who maybe are on the fence and maybe those who've never shopped with us here before to just give Nakery a try. And when you, because sometimes I think you look at a value at this price to go, well, how in the world can it be any good when it's that crazy of a value? But as you have so eloquently said, it definitely does work.
Absolutely, it works. And I'm a firm believer in this product. It's my desert island product. Yeah. I can't live without it.
That says it all, right?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that absolutely says it all. Don't hesitate. I just added the eye, the LIFTTOX eye when it came out. So I'm sure I'll receive the same results.
Oh, thank you very, very much for calling. You made our day.
Thank you. Have a great day, ladies.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Bye.
That, and you know what? That's so important, isn't it, Liz? Because, you know, look, we all, like we said, we all try so many different products, but when you can hear from women who, you know, particularly women who like say, you know, I don't call on testimonials, but I felt so strongly about this, I had to share it. This is a product that works. And you're looking at the before and after. These are, again, that one application around the 11 area. So wherever it is, on your forehead, around the eye area, and you can definitely pick up the eye tox. I keep calling it the eye tox, but the LIFTTOX for the eye, we can remind you of the graphic on that. Look at the difference on that neck that you just saw. I mean, those are deep lines, the lines that come here. Or if you're getting those, because I can't stand those crazy little lines above your upper lip area, let me tell you, LIFTTOX to the rescue. And the only way that you can get it, right, the only way that you can really appreciate what this can do is to get it home. And when you know that today, for one day, this is the regular size that's screamed, it's sold out, it's 2 ounces, it's $44, but we decided for our birthday that we're gonna, oh, let's just double it. How's that? 4 ounces, $88 value that you're buying for $39.95. And then we decided that's not good enough. So we brought in another 2 ounce. You're getting $132 worth of an amazing, powerful cream, 6 ounces, for less than the price of 2 ounces. And hence why, Liz, we say, you know, not only do you want to grab it, I mean, go for the auto ship if you can, because you will, we promise you, you will not want to be without it, will you?
No, and
nope.
When you get this home, you get this vat. You're gonna say, oh my gosh, this is great. I'm not gonna run out. I'm not gonna worry if HSN is sold out. Anyway, quickly, I wanna show you on Cindy, because if you're like Cindy and you're saying, you know what, people think I look like I'm frowning. I'm showing you different models with different issues. And a lot of you were saying to me in our focus groups, whether it's the frowning, whether you're like Patsy or Galena or Jean, that this area really bothers you a lot, actually. You know, because of the sagging, you get the smoker lines. Even if you're not a smoker, you look like you're frowning. It looks like a pleated skirt in her before. You can see that from the right between the nose and the mouth. And it's funny because I just pack it on. When I put it on, I just...
Oh, I do too.
Yeah,
I had to come over because I had to see her skin, like right next to her skin. I can't believe it. Are we sharing ages?
67.
67. Okay, ridiculous. I mean, and her skin, I'm telling you, it is so smooth and it's brighter. You can see that it's
tightness.
The tightness, you definitely can see, because you see, like, particularly around the cheekbone area.
So imagine day 2, imagine day 3. So it's a cream that's gonna lift, firm, and tighten, and you're gonna love it. So if you are like Cindy and you're saying, I look like I'm frowning, or smoker lines, whatever the case may be, look at here. You can actually see the lift, and the corners of her mouth are starting to look more lifted.
Right.
But when you put it on, it just, I love what our last caller said, that this is her desert island product, because you put it on and it continues to work. I mean, even we ran clinicals on hydration. Hydration, one time, it works for 3 days. 72 hours.
Really?
Yes. So when you get it home and you'll put your finger in it, you'll say, ooh, I love this memory foam technology. It bounces your skin back into place. You will see it. It's a very dense texture. So this massive vat, this jar, should last you for months and months.
Oh my gosh,
but here's what you're gonna love, is when you put it on, I know,
I love the feeling of it. It feels so
If I'm passing by
great.
my bathroom during the day, I'll just say,
Just go and add a little bit more.
Let me just use a little bit more.
And by the way, I do have to tell you, we have so many people, again, that are calling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you can go to hsn.com, place your order. If you can use your smartphone, hover it over the QR code, or shop with the HSN app, and then pick up, my gosh, pick up the eye as well. I know we had that in the last hour. We'll show that to you in a moment. But okay, here we go again. Oh, it's so exciting to be right next to these beautiful faces.
Exactly. And here's the thing. You know, for Donna Kay, she was never wearing a lip product. And now, yes, she's obsessed with her Peach Bellini, but now imagine being so embarrassed about your lower mouth that you're not gonna wear any lip product. But look at her now.
Yes, yes. And you can even see, like we talked about, this, like, look at the corner and even above the lip. Those lines above the lip are so maddening. And I don't care, you don't even have to be a smoker to get those lines.
Exactly. And what I love is that when you look at her before, you can see the sagging, you can see the drooping, you can see the hollowing, you can see how everything is just falling forward.
Yeah.
Now, does it erase everything in the after? Absolutely not. But you see results the first time you use it, and it just continues to get better and better and better. I'm showing you different ages, different models, but right when you put it on, you will see that your skin isn't going down and inward, it's actually going up.
Up.
Exactly.
Up. We want up.
We want everything
We want up.
Can it just lift everything up?
Yeah, and you know what? Let's face it, I don't care who you are, it's coming, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot defy gravity, right? But this is.
You're exactly right. And, you know, and if you're in the over 50 club, like so many of us, you know, and you're saying, I've given up, there's nothing, I've tried all these wrinkle creams or these serums, they're not working. You haven't tried the latest technology, the latest innovation when it comes to clinically proven lifting of the skin. And you see results, you feel the results, you look in the mirror, and it just puts you in a better mood.
It does.
Doesn't it, Bobby?
Well, it makes you feel, we talk about this, that, when you, and I always say this, when you get up in the morning, right? We get up in the morning, we go into the bathroom, we look in the mirror, and we always see what we don't like, right? I mean, and if it is, maybe it's that sagging, drooping, that falling forward, which is inevitable for all of us. That's the barometer for your day, right? I know it is, because that's all we keep thinking about. Gosh, I was using this product, I thought it worked, it doesn't work anymore. If you can relate to any of that, or if you can relate to any of the amazing before and afters we're sharing with you, do not wait a second longer. We're gonna pay to ship to this to you. We're shipping it to you for free. You are getting a massive 6 ounces where day in, day out, when we launched it, this is the regular full size. And by the way, when this is gone, this is what we're going back to. You can see it right now on our website. 2 ounces, $44. And by the way, a steal for the performance of this cream for $44 for 2 ounces. So today, when you're not getting 2 ounces, we're giving you another 2 ounces. We're going to give you another 2 ounces where you literally are getting 6 ounces, $132 value that you are buying in this glorious vat, as Liz is saying, 6 ounces for less than the price of this. But here's how this works. If you're flipping through the channels, you're like, oh, well, you know what, I'm just gonna wait and get it next week. That's not how our Today's Special works. A Today's Special is just that. It is a Today's Special. And by the way, we are way, way over half the quantity. You can select it as your auto ship, which is definitely the way to go. That way you can secure it, you secure the price, and you know you're gonna be able to get it, because otherwise you're gonna be going back to the 2 ounces. You can buy, or you can buy as a single shipment, as many as you like. You still have a 30-day return policy, but for men, women, for absolutely everyone. We need confidence. This is confidence, right? Maybe you're finding yourself now having to go back out in the workforce, and you haven't worked in years and years and years, and you're competing, with those that are in their 30s and in their 40s. Let me tell you what, it's not easy, but this will give you the confidence you need, right? Because firmer, firmer lifted skin is younger looking skin.
It is, and there's so many products on the market, and you probably, I love what our last caller said about the graveyard of products, but LIFTTOX is that one. It's that one product that isn't just gonna plump your skin, it isn't just gonna tighten your skin, it isn't just gonna hydrate your skin. Is it gonna do all that? Absolutely. But it goes to it is the #1 issue that all of you have told me, which is sagging of the skin. That's where LIFTTOX comes in. This is why it's been sold out for 4 months, and I apologize for that, but you get this home and you're gonna say, okay, it's been okay that it's been sold out because I'm getting a vat that's gonna last months and months. Look at Patsy. So if you're like Patsy and you're saying, I look angry, I look upset, when you look at her before, you can see how her eyebrows are coming together. The eyebrows will start to touch. She almost looks like she's squinting. And look at the difference.
Gosh.
So imagine day 2. You can see her eyelids. The eyebrows are starting to come apart. They're not coming together because, again, when we sag, it comes down, it goes inward. So the eyebrows will start to touch. The eyebrow will start to touch the eyelashes. This will start to come down. Yeah. This will slide down. Ooh, you picked up your eye, didn't you? Did you?
I did. You can tell right here. Not only, I think, does it help with the 11 lines in the forehead, but I have been noticing how much that lifted that my actual eyelid is.
You can see it.
It makes applying eye makeup better. What I love about this is it addresses that sagging, and it literally puts my face, I say, back in place, back where it ought to go.
We're gonna get you a shirt that says that.
Yeah,
I will tell
definitely.
But I'm also saying I don't just use it on my face. I go down to my neck and my décolleté. This is all the whole canvas, and I address it twice a day.
And you got AutoShip, so you're not gonna run out.
Nope. I had the small one on AutoShip. I mean, and now this is a better value, so I certainly am going to be, or not going to be. I bought mine last night, and I checked out this time. So.
Good. That's the key, though. You're right, Patsy. Don't just put it in your cart.
No.
Check out. Make sure you can get it. And that graphic that is up there, as I said, that's my personal favorite, because right down in the bottom, imagine lifting, firming, tighter looking skin in as little as 7 days. And for us to be able to say that to you, to be able to put that on a television screen that you can read is a big, big deal. That is, and look, we all want everything yesterday, right? We want immediate gratification. To be able to see that difference in as little as 7 days, that's giving you that gratification. And the bottom line is the way your skin is gonna look. And another thing we haven't talked about is that your skin feels so much better. It stays hydrated. Your makeup's gonna go on beautifully, but you are getting today, in this big, huge 6-ounce size, unheard of. Imagine going to a major department store and saying, all right, I want an anti-aging cream. I want 6 ounces. Forget about 1 ounce, because 1 ounce is full size. I mean, our 2 ounces is already double what it is in the department store. And I have $39. Like, security is gonna come for you and drag your butt out, right? I mean, it's unheard of. And particularly when you are making an educated purchase, because thanks to Liz, we're showing you what's in it. When you understand what's in it, you understand why and how it's doing what it's doing and why you can see such incredible before and afters. We'll go back again to Galila, because I mean, like I said, it's one thing to see it in a magazine or a television show when it's done with, all kinds of glorious filters. But when you can see it live, that's like a slam dunk. Then you're like, okay, I know this works.
Yes, and for those of you that are already using LIFTTOX, you know what we're talking about, what we're showing you, because I love what Lyndon was saying, our last caller was saying, she's done her research on this cream, that it's, she knows the ingredients, she knows it's clean, and she knows it obviously works, that it's her desert island product. When you get this home, and maybe you're like Galina, and you're saying, you know what, Liz, I don't just have sagging, I have drooping, I have folds, I have shadowing going on. Because when we have shadowing going on, it makes the crease or the fold look even worse. They're almost like valleys. And for Galina, what bothers her the most is the loss of her cheeks. So when you look at her before, when she was younger, she had juicy, big, bouncy, squeezable cheeks. Look at now.
I know.
They're not exactly where she wants them 100%, but look at the bounce. You can see it.
You can.
And you put this cream on, there's no special, it's a cream. You put it on morning and night on clean skin. The only bad thing is you just can't, you can't stop touching your face.
Right.
Because you cannot believe
Gosh.
The lift. You cannot believe.
There's a huge difference, though, in the fullness of her cheeks. You can see it, right? You can really see that lifted look on her cheeks, particularly when you were looking at the before. I mean, there's no question about it. And then you can also see, right, the difference in the brightness, Liz, and that tightening around that whole mouth area. And this is even, look, a plastic surgeon, any plastic surgeon will tell you also, this is the most difficult area as you age. It's an area that is it's like a beacon, right, for aging. You can tell with all the lines, it's the drooping, it's the falling forward that you're getting. But you are seeing such a huge difference. And if you are struggling with those challenges, this is the day to do it. And by the way, pick up the bonus buy if you can, because we have a crazy bonus buy in the cleanser. The cleanser is, again, a 10-in-1 because it's a cleanser, it's an exfoliator, it's a toner, it's a serum in here as well as a moisturizer. It's normally $24.95, but what a bonus buy is when you buy the Today Special, you can take $10 off the price of the cleanser. It's $14.95. All right, very soon, you are going to see a clock that is coming up on the screen it's up there for our amazing Today Special. And when we talk about, and when you have a chance to experience something like this, particularly nowadays when we want to spend our money, and I say this all the time, but you want to make a smart purchase, right? This is a smart purchase because it's investing in you. And I want it because you're seeing incredible before and afters on all of our models, and you're hearing from the callers. This is the 360 LIFTTOX for the eye. We've taken $10 off today at $29.95, and so I definitely wanted to pop that out there so you can see it and look at the applicator. There's the applicator. It's like a little metal cooling tip applicator, so you roll it all the way around the eye area. Phenomenal lift to the eye as well. So I definitely wanted to put that out there for you. So pick that up as you were grabbing our amazing Today Special, Liz.
Yes, and for those of you that were like me and didn't use an eye cream or an eye product whatsoever, Wait till you use this. This is something that will just, you use it all the way around. Not only does it brighten, but it gets rid of the bags, the hooding. It's amazing. Okay, quickly. First off, I had to switch my hands because this is heavy. This is a vat that you are getting. So when you get this home, use it on clean skin. You're gonna love it. And remember, when you look at someone like Cindy, think about, again, at home, what bothers you the most. And I'm showing you lots of different faces because so many of us can relate to different things. And for her, no more pleated skirts, no more frowning. So when you look at her before, you can see almost like her lip looks like it's going inward. And look at this, it almost looks flipped up. So imagine day 2, day 3, how much better her skin's gonna get, but you can start to see the lift. Remember, this is clinically proven to lift sagging skin. So if you have wrinkles, know that wrinkles are caused by sagging, by gravity, pulling everything down, and then everything congregates around the mouth. But look at this, look at here. We call it the pleated skirt.
I can't get over that. I mean, that is such a huge difference. And you also see her skin looks way more even. So those key ingredients, and we talked about that in your hyaluronic and your Argireline and vitamin C, it's brightening the skin, it's evening out the appearance of the skin. The LIFTTOX is getting in there and lifting this whole area so you don't get that sunken in look. And you even, everything, you start from the forehead on down. That's an amazing before and after. And a lot of the girls that we're seeing today, Liz, are models we don't normally see.
Exactly, exactly. And I didn't want to show you women in their 20s because if you're in your 20s, do you need this? No. Will it hydrate your skin? Yes. But if you're in the over 50 club and you have creases, you have folds, you have deep lines and wrinkles, or maybe you've just given up, because you're saying, you know what, I'm like Jean, I'm 81. I've tried every kind of wrinkle cream, 3 serums, and who knows what. Or like I love what our last caller said, a graveyard full of skincare products. But this was her desert island product. Think about that. This, out of a graveyard of skincare, this was her desert island product. So when you look at 81 years young, you can see in her before, it almost looks like it's puckering in. It's going inward, right? Look at the amount of lift.
Gosh, amazing.
Look at the tone, and I love looking at the jawline, because if you've got the drooping, that jowling going on down here, you can see the tightness of her jawline.
Oh my gosh, you sure can. And well over 25,000 have been spoken for. $39.95 for the entire $132 value today. So stay there, 008417, but we're going to talk about the bonus buy. So a bonus buy